today. From Paul Brown Stadium in Cincinnati, it's the AFC Divisional Round Playoffs on EA Sports. We'll see Joe Burrow and the Cincinnati Bengals taking on Lamar Jackson and the Baltimore Ravens.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to a very loud and a sold-out Paul Brown Stadium in Cincinnati, Ohio. Straight ahead, we punch the second of 2 tickets to the AFC title game, and we've got a great one in store between the Baltimore Ravens and the Cincinnati Bengals. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Now Burrow on first down. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pick up there, 26 yards.
First and 10 at the 40.
On this first drive, looks like they want to get that vertical passing game going early.
And they did, and what a warning shot they just fired. If you're not going to back up and play coverage deep, we're going to attack you all game long. And once you adjust to that and you start to back off, then that opens things up underneath. A really nice start for them. Great way to get the game going.
So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact. But in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
2nd and 10 now, Burrow. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
On 3rd down, Burrow. He's got a man open. It's Chase Claypool. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That's good for a first down. There's a guy who went over 1,000 yards receiving in the regular season, and now he's got his first catch of the playoffs. Burrow going to throw again. He'll have a first down inside the 10. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Bengals take it right down and score on the opening drive. So they take the opening kickoff and drive it all the way down the field.
And that's the last thing you want defensively. On the road, in the playoffs, and now you're down a touchdown right away.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They will will throw on first down with Burrow. Going for Metcalf on the deep, and that's caught inside the 35.
They ain't ready for us.
And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. DK Metcalf, 75 yards, and the Bengals have taken the lead. Seeing some pretty good offense here in this first quarter.
It's been a wild start to this quarter, as you noted. And now with that lead that we're seeing, can they retaliate?
After a good punt, this offense will start with tough field position inside the 10. Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he'll take this one up to about the 13.
Down the carry.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
5 brings up 2nd and 5.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. Completion here to Claypool. And just not a ton of room to work with. He'll get it to the 15 for a gain of 2.
It's a gain.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
25 yards the pickup there, and also a first down.
But that's one of the main responsibilities of a safety in any defense. A long way downfield before he's able to corral him, but that's why you have him on the field, the last line of defense.
He made the play. I don't know if it'll be remembered. They're probably so mad that the run went for that long.
Wonder if they were thinking pass in that situation as opposed to run and being caught a little bit out of position. Fortunately, he's able to track him down.
A gain of 32 that time.
I don't think anyone would argue that having that extra week definitely helps come playoff time. And those were some fresh legs right there. That extra practice time and planning, certainly in evidence.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. He'll get this to his tight end. It's Jonnu Smith. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
Bengals first down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
Bengals 14, Ravens 7.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Burrow will throw. This is caught. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Chase Claypool with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Bengals, they widen their lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense.
So back to live action. Let's see what this offense can do here on this play. On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way down to the 29. A big play there for the Bengals. 53 yards. Every defensive staff harps on limiting explosive plays. Job not so well done there.
Yeah, they talk about it all the time. A lot harder to stop, though, isn't it? And when you think of an explosive play, most offensive staffs define them as passes of 20 or more yards and runs of 15 or more yards.
They went zooming past that number there. Throwing now, Burrow on first down. This pass complete to Higgins. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the first half.
And he's going to break our statistician Marvin, isn't he? Because Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this or keeps hitting the calculator. But my goodness, what a start he is off to. By the end of this game, he could have monster numbers. He just wants to continue to be accurate.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Again, it's Burrow. Smith catches left side. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 10 more there and another first down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. Give to the fullback. This is Watt. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Bengals add on to their lead. And, boy, that was a heavy set. I think they had 3 tight ends out there. The fullback, you knew what they were going to do.
Yeah, they weren't trying to fool anybody at all, were they? There was none of this show you heavy set, bootleg it out. Nah. Big guys.
So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. A first down carry by Elliott. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Bengals are able to grow their lead.
Okay, we need to double check here with Marvin because he keeps all of our good stats. But what I've got is 5 drives, 5 touchdowns.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. First down. Here's Burrow. He'll find Taylor. That's complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. The big gainer there on the catch and run. 37 yards. Well, that certainly changes things.
Yeah, I think the thought process is they take this lead into the locker room, run something simple here and run the clock out. Instead, they get the big play. Now they have a chance to increase what they've done in the first half.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. He'll let this go for the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. Chase Claypool saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Bengals, they widen their lead.
They have really had their way so far in the first half, but they wanted to continue to build on their lead. They know that no lead is safe in this league, so they decided to try their best to get one more as they headed into the half, and they got it done.
It'll be a 1st and 10 coming up as this offense takes over possession of the football in the third quarter. Now it's Burrow. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. It got his man complete. And he is finally out of bounds, but not before taking it down inside the 30. A big play there for Cincinnati. 51 yards. We know he's good at catching the football, but then after the catch, he's got escapability.
Not only that, he's got some toughness as well, because you know he's coached very hard to make sure he battles through, breaks tackles, and then they finish with, but don't fumble the football.
So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Elliott. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Ezekiel Elliott, 26 yards. And this offense continues to pour it on.
Apparently the week off hasn't hurt him one bit. 1,000-yard rush in the regular season.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Burrow looking to pass. Able to hit his target, Claypool. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. 1st down. His big game continues. Already has his 3 touchdown grabs, tacking on some more yardage and a 1st down.
And how precise has his route running been in this game? We just saw him get open yet again, and he's also made adjustments as the defense has tried to really stop him.
And some space here. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
Two big plays right in succession as this one goes for 27.
We often poke a little fun at running backs past the age of 30. Oh, they're getting old, they can't run anymore. What he's showing, past the age of 30, you can still have some nice runs like that.
You certainly can, and I think that we're starting to expand our definition of old running back. Because it used to be as soon as they hit 30, we want to get rid of these guys and go to the younger guys. But now that the guys are taking such great care of themselves, as you pointed out, you can still get explosive runs at any age.
Now it's Burrow. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. And on that last play there, he's over 400 yards passing now.
You know what that generally means?
Success.
That, and it means you really didn't miss opportunities. Usually very accurate. The ball's getting to the right place. Guys are making yardage after the catch to help you out that way. I mean, the whole team has picked it up. And don't forget, that means the offensive line has had to pass protect pretty well, too.
Yeah, everyone dialed in. Now Burrow. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown.
Chase Claypool
there to make the grab. And the Bengals just continue to pour it on.
So, my man, another touchdown. They're looking like the #1 seed that they earned throughout the year. Looking pretty dominant right now.
We knew the road to the Super Bowl. Offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. Here's Burrow. Open man is Higgins. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Give him 30 yards there.
Just more of the same there, partner. Guys have just been running free in the secondary this entire game. No pass rush, a lot of passes completed. Been an easy day for them.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Quick hitter here. It's complete. Fighting his way through contact. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
Now, they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. 1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. They'll look to run with Taylor. And he is in. Touchdown, Bengals. Jonathan Taylor, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon as his guys continue to pour it on. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. But the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They start on the ground with Elliott. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
Down at the 35-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the 4th, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and go like turtle at this point. You can just go ahead and play.
1st and 10, Taylor now. And he's got this down to the 35. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently.
They're making it look easy out there. Another 1st down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. They'll run on 1st down. It's Elliott, and all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
And a strange one here, a little befuddled. They're sending out the field goal unit now. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided. And his kick is indeed good. And they're well on their way now as the lead grows even larger.
66, Ravens 28.
try and run some clock now with Elliott. He's going to have the first down past the 20 as they'll finally stop him at the 23-yard line. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down.
Brendan, every great running backs coach I've talked with has always talked about when you have great vision, you're not consciously thinking about your cuts and your moves. You're just doing them. And I think that's what we're seeing tonight. He's about run them into submission. I think
you took the words right out of my mouth. I was just going to use that phrase. He has to run them into submission.
Wave the white flag. That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. From the gun, it's Taylor. He'll have a first down past the 40. And he is finally brought down at the Ravens' 34. That one good for 37 yards.
Cincinnati Bengals. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
And the Bengals going to live to fight another week as we say thanks for watching and so long, everybody. So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Bengals as we say so long from Cincinnati.